Nestled along the banks of the Wicomico River, just 3 miles from downtown Salisbury, Pemberton Historical Park provides a window into 18th century plantation life on the eastern shore. In addition to the restored colonial plantation buildings, you can also discover 4.5 miles of walking trails, brackish water marshes, forests, open space, and scenic views of the Wicomico River. Also available are picnic areas with grills, fishing ponds, public restrooms, and a nature center. The 900-acre plantation known as Pemberton Manor was purchased by Isaac Handy and his wife, Anne DeShiel, in 1726, 50 years before the United States became a nation. They thereupon began building the now restored manor house known as Pemberton Hall, which was completed in 1741. With the skills and labor of approximately 20 African slaves, the Handy family grew tobacco for export to England, as well as a variety of food crops for their own consumption and for shipping to markets up and down the eastern seaboard. They also operated a lumber mill, maintained fruit orchards, made cider and brandy, and milled grain. Additionally, the Handys were part owners of several ships which were used to transport the plantation's bounty to faraway markets. Throughout the 1700s, tobacco was the plantation's primary cash crop. The dried tobacco was packed into large barrels known as hogsheads, which were rolled down to Mulberry Landing Wharf at the water's edge over what was known then as the Rolling Road. The hogsheads of tobacco and other plantation products were then loaded onto scows and moved to ships anchored in deeper water for transport to their destinations. The driveway used to enter the park was once part of that rolling road, and at low tide, you may be able to see remnants of the Mulberry Landing Wharf, which was built in 1746 and is the oldest documented bulkhead wharf in the United States. By the 20th century, the manor house, Pemberton Hall, had fallen into disrepair and by the 1960s had become uninhabitable. But in 1963, the decaying buildings were transferred to the Pemberton Hall Foundation along with 262 acres of the plantation's original acreage. After doing meticulous research, the Pemberton Hall Foundation restored the manor house to its original condition, right down to the paint colors and furnishings. Pemberton Historical Park is open all year from dawn till dusk. The manor house is open to the public on the first and third Sundays of each month from May through October between the hours of 1 and 3 p.m. Private tours can also be arranged, and several public events and festivals take place at the park from spring through fall. For more information, visit the Wicomico County Recreation Parks and Tourism website or PembertonHallFoundation.com.